Yeah, if I even remember. Yeah, I think, like, the last thing... Yeah, the last thing was just going up to the next boss, right? I'm remembering right. But also, I suppose, just as, like, a, you know, prep up beginning time here. Maybe let's go try to get into the old workshop. Kind of a thing that might be important later, depending on endings that I want to go get. Cool. Until that point, though, just like it does also have some of its own unique benefits to actually managing to get that. It's just needless to say, I don't know, man. I don't remember how to do it, is the thing. Like, it is a process to actually get down into that area. It's not the easiest thing. If I remember the proper way, it's like it's down there, I think, right? Like, is there, like, you know, if I roll off here? No. There's like something down there that I can fall on top of, but I can't remember exactly where that is. There's something else over here, though, that I might be able to get to. I think... I just walk off right here. Would this work, or... I mean, there's the door. But that does kill me anyway. Oh, I don't remember exactly what this is. Oh, well, it's a good starter, though, for, you know, starting off the stream before I actually begin recording the episode proper. I think. Just as it's going to be me just dying over and over. Just falling right into that abyss there. You know how it goes. Just Dark Souls 2 style. Falling into the abyss over and over. Everybody's favorite. That was everybody's favorite part of Dark Souls 2, trying to get into the gutter for the first time, right? You know, that part. It's a lot of fun, right? Yeah, I'm right. Shut up. It's fine. Anyway, continuing on here. More blood cells? Yeah, we're probably going to just do, like, a daily stream until I finish the game, which will be, like, Friday. Let's be honest here. It's not a very long game. If you know what you're doing. But like I was saying, before we actually start out, like, you know, trying to make real progress, I was thinking that I wanted to attempt to go get into the little secret door down there. I just do not remember exactly how you do that. Can I do it this, or... Nope. Does not work. Whatever. I'll figure this out here. Readjust the microphone, too, so I can face the televisual projector a little bit better. That's what I call it. Television means to see at a distance. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember how to do this. There's like a specific area that you are supposed to fall down from if you want to get to the secret cool guy pit door in the pit. But yeah. Oh, also, I did, you know, off-screen, just because I felt like playing even more Bloodborne. I know, after the 4-hour session yesterday. Did do a couple of the, like, little side quest things. So I got a new outfit on. It's a delicious yellow color. Like I'm some kind of ripe banana. Very proud of it. Whatever, trust me, it's nothing too important. I guess I also beat the boss down in Yahagul, but... Again... Also not very important, all things considered, if I'm being real with you. Maybe where I was just... It's like if I drop down here, there's got to be, like, some place that I can drop onto. Yeah, like... Is that little... If I go over here... Is there, like, a jump in this game? I legitimately do not remember. Here, if I... Is it like a tap or something? No, just a roll, I think. So I don't think I can, like, jump over there. But that's where I want to get to if I want to fall onto the door proper. Yeah, because otherwise it's way too far over there. Gotta get over to that little... I gotta get over to that little ledge, but... Where do you drop down from? Yeah, if I go up there, that's not gonna quite work, though. Yeah, I don't remember. Do not remember how you're supposed to do this. Oh well. To get to the dream, it's immediate right from the entrance. To get to the dream? What, to die? I don't know if that's important. I don't know if that's quite what I'm looking to do. Overripe banana. Yeah, this is Henrik's outfit. It's spelled with a Y. Come on, know your Bloodborne lore. No, the old hunter. It's not a dream. It's the real. It's the old workshop. Is what it's called. Again, no, if you're going to be giving me advice, you should at least know the proper name of things, I'd like to say. You dream. This is reality, baby. It's the real world. You know what I mean, and you should, well, clearly you don't know what I mean. Learn the lore and etc. Anyway. Okay. I speedrun the game, I don't read it. I think somebody who speedruns the game would have a little bit more care for the actual game itself. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, immediate to the right. Okay, yeah. Nope, I died. I hate doing this part of the game. Still, like any sort of falling puzzle, that and like poisonous swamps, motion twin. No, FromSoft really has to stop doing that. They won't, because they don't listen to fans, for better or for worse. But oh, I meant left. You speedrun the game, eh? Oh, man. I get the sense that... I was going to say you might not be very good at it, but that seems exceptionally mean. Then again, I said it anyway, so whatever. Didn't say it was a good speedrun. Well, I would assume that you're good enough at it to give me advice, but here we are. Again, I guess we're having a particularly saucy doc stream today. I don't know. I don't know what's up with... I don't know what's wrong with me today. Can I just fall off here, or... Nope. Still die. You have a favorite gaming console? I mean, really, it's just PC. I mean, I just play most everything on PC these days, if I got the chance to. You don't need to get the chords, but yeah, it's like we're kind of like doing a before everybody gets into the stream bit. So I want to do like some unimportant sort of stuff. Also, what, you're not doing the like all boss speed run or something? Come on. Come on. You know that's the fun one. I did each of the endings. Did you, though? Anyway, let's see if I can get this here. You don't want 100% all the bosses and items. I don't know if, like, 100... Well, there are, like, random drop items, though, is the thing. Especially with the Chalice dungeons. I don't think that's quite possible in the same way. I suppose, like, all items on the ground, but I also don't think anybody wants to speedrun that. Nope. And this thing is... this part, it's just like... It's fun for lore-wise, but man, it is... Need to land on the platform before the door. You don't say. Sorry, I need to maneuver around while I'm falling a little bit better, I suppose. Burger King for McDonald's? I mean, I guess I go to McDonald's more, but that's just because, you know, it's kind of on the way. Anyway, I'm lurking. Why aren't you being part of the Bloodborne crew? Come on, get out here. Let's chat a little bit about Bloodborne. I will insult you for not having, for getting something wrong or whatever. Okay, now. So I think, so I just gotta like, here. Nope. It's gotta be a better way. Like, I'm sure if I roll off at an angle, I could probably get that. I was not very close. I didn't even start it. I didn't even stand on it. 100% run of Bloodborne would also be really annoying because you would have to do all the chalice dungeons. Those are, I don't know. This part looks like it's a pain to do. Yeah, and that's why we're doing it before like we get to real content, basically. Because, like, I kind of like to do it, but I'm also like probably gonna give up after this last try because it's just annoying. It's not worth it. Not worth it unless I was really trying to, like, look at all the lore stuff and whatever. And I'm not that committed to this series. Basically, I'm just going to play it until, well, one, I beat the game, and two, I just get bored. For right now, I'm still having a good time. I'm at least going to beat the game, though. Minimum. Stuff like this, though, on the other hand, not super important. See if I can just do it like, this. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna keep going on. There's only like 4 mandatory chalice dungeons. Well, you don't do like the Hintertombs or Lauren or anything like that. They're still fixed dungeons. Just the regular the Thumeru. I don't know. I don't know if I would say. Well, anyway, let's like actually start up what I'm going to be putting on YouTube here. I would say it's like you should at least like they're still fixed dungeons. Well, anyway. Day 2, slightly different outfit as I was doing a couple of side quests off screen. Not really anything that's going to make too much of a difference in the overall game. Then again, I suppose I have already showed a lot of side content between like going into Hemwick and the Yahagul type of areas. Oh well, whatever. Point is, at this point in the story, all I gotta do is get up into the main part of the cathedral ward, and we'll find out all of the answers about what Pale Blood is and what I need to do to stop the hunt and all that. It's all so very easy. I was kind of going through the plot before coming into this episode here, thinking it's just like, what actually has happened in the plot thus far? And it's like you get like a lot of backstory and everything, but ultimately all I've been doing is just like, hey, what's Pale Blood? I don't know, go over to this big church. And here I am. I mean, sure, it's like there's a lot of stuff to be known about like the inner workings of the healing church and like the history of Yharnam and everything, but my plot line is very straightforward. Anyway, wait. Yeah, okay, I got some good items on here. Cause, you know, it's obviously a boss arena. Like, what am I even saying? Wow, big surprise. Anyway, let's get on with it here. Look, the werewolf apocalypse in Yarnum. It's like we found out, basically through looking at old Yarnum and talking to Gilbert and everything, that the whole idea of like the hunt is actually kind of a common thing in Yarnum. But when you have even like the head of the church getting affected by this, it's like, it's a little bit worse than usual. And also not the big shockwave attack. Now you know it's a video game. Hey, come on. Finally get the healing and like hurting limb type of thing back. I feel like I haven't seen that for a while. It's making too much of a difference. All right, cool. Wasn't the vicar holding a baby originally? I did not know that. I've never heard that before. I mean, like the whole pendant thing, as well as, sitting there praying, is just like the way of the church trying to resist the scourge of the beast. And it's like the more you resist it, the bigger and badder type of monster you become, as we saw with Gascoigne, as we saw with the cleric beast. So it's just like, I thought that was just like, a symbol of faith. Something like that. But it wouldn't surprise me. It's not the first time that FromSoft has done something like that. For example, with the one woman back in the Valley of Defilement. Anyway, let's check out this big, huge, glowing wolf skull. Like I said, the Scourge of Beasts is not a new thing. It's just it's never been this bad before. Even right now, they have one just kind of hanging out right here in the main cathedral.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by
They said the thing.
Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
Yep, they did it. They said the thing.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Oh yeah, that cutscene's just, heard a little bit about Bergenworth last time. A school where they first discovered the holy medium that allowed them to do the whole, like, magic healing blood transfusions. And I guess that was the point where they broke off from that school and went to go found the church. However, that does kind of, like, leave us with the question of, so what am I doing now? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to ask anybody about pale blood in here. I'm not going to, like, I'm not going to get any more help from the church at all. Everybody's a werewolf. And it's like, I mean, I know where to go, but it's like, plot-wise, it's kind of silly because it's like, so like, what am I doing now?
Well, what is it? Very let.
All right, give me some. I'm actually. Oh, you know what? Instead of like buying some levels, I'm instead just gonna go make sure that I do not have to go and get a million blood vials now. That's gonna be nice to have. The Grand Cathedral. Is this your first time playing? No, I've played this a bunch of times before. I like this game. And yeah, learning the old adage of the church, to fear the old blood and all that, is important to the next thing. I mean, I guess, like, yeah, that scene was taking place in Bergenworth, so it's like... And you know, we heard a bit about Bergenworth from Alfred last time, so it's like, maybe we should go check out Bergenworth, but... Yeah, it's like, this is a game mostly about... Not really so much about your individual character's journey. I'll say that right now. Not really a whole lot going on with it, after all. Excuse me. Coming through. Dogs, you say. Oh, well, not a big deal. Oh, yes, this is where I want to go. Oh, also it has turned from late afternoon to actually being night now. Pretty nice. Hey. Cut that out. That's how you get that sort of progression in the game, which I like. I mean, really, the most plot that we got was going into Yahagul earlier, where they're like, hey, the moon getting close is apparently either making this worse or the cause of it in the first place. And that's because there's an infant crying somewhere, and that was a side area. Anyway, hey, Alfred. What's going on? Just talking about you.
Good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Yeah, so, like, what's about the corrupt... Well, I mean, do you have anything new to say on these guys? No, it's just the same thing that he said before.
Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle.
That, again, really has nothing to do with what I'm supposed to be doing at this point in time. Really, the only thing that does is Bergenworth, because
I bid you may the good...
that's the plan, but, you know, hey, do future side quests and all that. Oh, well, anyway, the important bit is going down here to this unmarked gate, so... Fear the old blood? Hooray! We did it, everybody! Alright. Thanks for letting me through, my dude. Healing Church and Yarnum as a whole is kind of wacky, isn't it? Oh, just a big old skeleton. Oh, well. Wouldn't be the first time that Skeleton has not given up in the Souls series. In fact, I would say that was quite a common occurrence back in Dark Souls 2. Didn't really get skeletons a whole lot in any of the other Dark Souls games. No, I tried. Almost there, but not quite. Anyway, Pebble's still as useless as ever, or Blood Files are pretty great. And you stop throwing... He's throwing oil. He's trying to light me on fire. But yeah, hey, if you were getting sick of the old sort of pseudo-Victorian village area, here's a green and gray forest that is very difficult to navigate because it all kind of looks the same. I remember first time watching a lot of people play through this game, and they're like, hey, it's nice to have a change of scenery. Quickly turning into, I don't know where I'm going because everything looks the exact same. Hi. Hey. Hey, don't headbutt me. Don't really fight these guys too much. To even give them a chance to do that. Wow. Once again, the somewhat short range of this weapon doing me in, and then I get stuck on the scenery, as you do. I like this area. I'm not a huge fan of this area. I'm sure, as you can probably tell. Curse of the Dead Gods? Nah. I've seen it. That game's been in early access for quite a long time. I don't really know if I'm all that interested in it, but I guess I haven't really seen as too much about it. Hard to say. Well, anyway, I should probably go and hit like up one of the magic lanterns over there and see if I can't, you know, do this slightly better this time. Oh boy, oh boy. You gonna do the DLC and all the Chalice dungeons? I've never done the DLC before. I don't own it, so I can't, basically. Chalice dungeons, I started out last time, and I was thinking it's just like, you know, nobody ever does the Chalice dungeons. It might be fun to go and do that, but then, you know, I did the first one, and I'm like, oh, right, that's why nobody does them. Like, it's fun to see some of the different bosses and everything, but I gotta say, especially the, like, the what is it, Cursed and Defiled Chalice. I just keep thinking about the last time that I went through that, and I'm like, I don't think it's worth it. Yes, it would be content. I don't think it would be good enough content to justify doing it, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they just feel kind of boring. It's like, yeah, they are kind of like similar, but I do like some of the areas. I think they're kind of cool, but they're also just like, there's a reason why it's side content, you know? Even as much as there is some fun stuff in there. Now, anyway, instead of going up there this time, I do believe the lantern is just right over here. Should have gotten the first place, yeah. I don't know. I didn't actually remember what was up on that little hill, so I just thought, I can probably deal with it. The big fat executioner guys, though, put an end to that notion very quickly. Twin Bloodshard's not really going to be doing me. There's a guy that shoots you here. I kind of remember that well. There he is. Yeah, there's need chunks. I need chunks if I want to try and get some good stuff here. Still gets shot? Whatever. I got plenty of blood vials and the like. But yeah, I think I should be coming up to chunks soon. Oh, right. There we go. I remembered that. Also that. Yeah. Kind of surprised that I didn't activate it before, to be honest. Just because this is outside of normal Yarnum, that doesn't mean there still aren't plenty of dudes living here ready to ruin your day. I don't know why these guys aren't allowed in proper Yarnum society, considering that, you know, I gotta say, all the other, like, conscripted hunters that I've been fighting up to this point, certainly not too much different, but, hey, you get exiled out here with the dogs and the, well, the other fellows that we'll be seeing actually very soon. Whatever, I can take a little bit of oil to the face, as long as I don't accidentally walk into the fire. It'll be fine. By God, did he not actually accidentally walk into the fire? I'm legitimately shocked. Honestly, a little bit proud of myself there. Frankly, I thought I was going to as well. Now then. Hello. Nice try. This ain't Dark Souls. Shields are garbage. Get out of here. I mean, there's not really, like... I do kind of remember the basic route through this area, but, like, a lot of the like, side stuff don't remember super well. This is that sort of thing. But it's like, I remember whenever I would start, like, going through New Game Plus and the like, that's kind of where you wanted to... that's, like, the basic route you want to go into. I forgot exactly where this thing was, though. You got me, Bloodborne. You did it. Congratulations. There's one chunk in this area. I thought there was a lot of chunks coming up after the next boss, if I remember. Well, if I'm remembering correctly, and I'm probably not. But it's like, yes, like the next area is kind of the place where you get a lot of the stuff, but it's like I should be able to start getting the next level of upgrade. Ooh, huh, that was more damage than I thought. Soonish. Oh, it's Hunk from RE2? Oh, man. I'm going to be honest. Never actually liked Hunk all that much. I mean, you know, I think I got like an allergy to characters that are supposed to be really cool. Like every single time I look at it, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting played. It's the reason why I never really liked Gino from Super Mario RPG. Everybody loves that guy, but I'm always kind of like, I don't know. He just sort of feels like a OC do not steal type of character to me. Walked right into that, eh? It's fine. It's okay. Like I said, I know the basic route through here. As long as I don't keep getting hit by dogs, I should be fine. So over here, all the blood red. Why are they blood red? Stuff. Yeah, anyway. All right. Gino is nowhere near as cool as everyone says. I'm kind of glad somebody agrees with me, because it's like everybody loves Gino, and I'm just like, look, I like Mario. I like Mario RPG. I like Gino, but I'm just like, come on, guys. He's such like a. He's like Sasuke from Naruto. He's an angel that came down from heaven to help Mario save stuff, and he has like this. And he has like his eye covered up and the cool cloak, and I just feel like you're being played. You're being played. They engineered this character to be cool anime dude. But of course, that's also clearly in the minority. You know, hey, thanks for the birthday wishes. It's not my birthday, but thank you anyway. I do agree with nobody liking Mallow, though. Hot-blooded kid. I hate that archetype. Anyway. Why am I doing... How did Bloodborne turn into complaining about Super Mario RPG OCs? Anyway. What are we doing here? Like, there was an area around here I know that I wanted to look for, but I don't remember exactly where it is. Somewhere hereabouts. Oh, well. Enough wandering around. I should be able to find everything. Merry unbirthday. All right. I don't think that was it. Well, anyway. No, I just went right back into the village. Well, never mind then. I'll figure it out. His birthday is in like a month. It's not, though. Now you're just making up stuff. Oh yeah, I haven't seen these guys since the sewers right at the very beginning of the game, or aqueduct, as Gilbert called them. Very nice. I really don't even need to do that, but I did it anyway. Like, certainly a couple swings there stun locks them just fine, but, you know. I'm lying about my birthday? That's right, I'm actually 47 years old. You got me. Very nice. Wait, was this a shortcut? I don't actually remember. Like I said, a lot of these areas, very similar looking to me. Hi. Didn't see you there. I don't know how I didn't, considering you are very, very loud and aggressive. But here we are. Pretty sure that's exactly my dad's age. Dad? So anyway, back to that Bloodborne. Yeah, I shouldn't have to... I mean, I actually had like a much easier time against Amelia than I thought I would. That can be like not an insignificant boss, and yet I just kind of like clowned on her. I think it's because I did I did all of the dungeons, so it's like I got some. I just did the one dungeon and got some decent upgrades in terms of gems there, and that was just like enough. I'm sure. Also, the fire probably didn't hurt either. Okay, come on. Hey, come on, stop that. Don't call me a foul beast. You're the foul beast. Look in a mirror. I mean, you can't. This is a video game. Mirrors were not invented, at least. Mirrors. We did not have the technology for mirrors, at least for a while. But I'm just saying you could try. Oh, wait, I remember this part. Yeah, that's the one. I ain't gonna get Sekiro'd again. Maybe the most, maybe the most embarrassing death that I had in that game. Okay. If you haven't watched that series, that was a pretty funny one, at least. If embarrassing. Alright. And I do believe there's, like, stuff here I want to go get. Extra blood vials or beast pellets or something like that. Stuff that can be useful. Weren't there mirrors in Doom 3 in, like, 2000? Well, there were... Okay, so mirrors, like, back in the day were more, like, copying your character. You know, like, they were a separate... It was not true reflection. Okay, fine. It was not like true reflection. It was more like creating a copy of the room that you were in. Because, like, I know, like, the exact Quake... Or, no, you said Doom. But, like, Quake 2 or something had a mirror. Or you could see, like, the Sturg or whatever those guys are called. What are the aliens in Quake called? Whatever. Then it's like you could see, like, the horrible monstrosity that you became by being captured by them. But it's like it was just a copy. It was just a second model of your character. You can see how silly you looked when you jumped. A lot of fun. But anyway, I'm talking about true reflection. That and sleeping underneath the covers on a bed were something that it took until Deadly Premonition. Well, I mean, okay, but really, that did happen in Deadly Premonition, so shame on you AAA game developers. Swery 65 can do that on a shoestring budget. The Strog, thank you. I'm gonna be honest, I played like the first Quake for 5 minutes. So, I'm not an expert. I know about it. I know about video game history. Isn't that, like, admirable in its own way? Don't even. Here, can I, like, just... No. Wow, actually just took me down anyway. These guys don't get stun locked nearly as easy. Getting deep with this stream. I don't know. With that other stream where I was talking about Stephen King's Insomnia. It wasn't even in the first Quake. Well, then I don't even know. I don't even know then. Is there a Souls game you haven't played? No, I played all of them. I started out like back in 2009 with the OG Demon Souls. It actually took me many years to go and play Dark Souls 1, though I watched many other people play it. It wasn't until it was released for PC. Kind of weird in that way. Like, no, I had the PS3. I had the OG. Been a fan for a while. Not of anything else FromSoft has created. I'll just say that right now. I'm not like an Armored Core guy. And I remember everything I knew about, like, the Kingsfield series was, yeah, it's kind of a mediocre RPG. It still really shocks me to this very day that it's like... FromSoft, known for kind of, like, okay-ish PlayStation RPGs and Armored Core, are like, such movers and shakers in the industry now. It's, or the anime games. Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember the anime games. I just remember Kingsfield and like looking into that because I was many years ago I was playing a lot of PlayStation RPGs, and it's like everything I saw was just kind of like so they're all right. Okay. And just run through all that sort of deal. Ever seen an Irish wolfhound in real life? No, I have not. Right after he got out of college. You don't know that. Also, it wasn't. It was in college. Or before college. I don't know what yeah, 2009. Okay. From Software does a lot of anime games. I mean, I'm sure they do. It's just, to be honest, I've not actually looked into their past. I just mostly know Armored Core and like the Kingsfield, Abyss Tower, that sort of stuff. Graduated high school in 2009, old man. Yeah, so? You know how many people never graduated high school? Think about that. Think about it. Hey, wait a second. What's your deal? Oh, right. Our introduction to the next enemies. Snakes! So yeah, it's not too much better out here, to be honest. Sure, there's not as many dudes turning into werewolves. There's still quite a few dudes turning into werewolves, though. But there's also snakes. Why snakes? I don't think there's an actual like lore reason for that. It's just like there's snakes here. Like I don't think this has anything to do with like the werewolves. They're just snakes. Well, anyway. Ah, damn. And there's no way I'm going to be able to... Nah, I'm going to die if I jump down there. Ah. Anyway. What is high school? Well, it's, there's... I'm trying to... I don't want to say weed lol, but I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. No, I can't. But I mean, it's so easy. It's right there. And a lot of high school students do. No, I won't, though. I'll have some dignity. Anyway. Continuing on. You said it? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Shut up. It's fine. It's the poison of the swamp, same reason for the leeches in the well. I guess, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's very much like the actually, I don't know. Like I was gonna say the Witches of Hemwick, but no, they actually there's lore reasons for their whole like eyeball collecting thing. I don't know, just like, I mean, I guess, you know, yeah, we got like giant birds, also not very, you know, werewolf related, but just random snakes around infesting people's bodies is just, it just kind of comes out of left field. Lycanthrope curse affects all animals. I mean, that's true. You also got like giant rats and the like, but it's still, it's a very different sort of thing compared to the very, you know, the werewolf-focused game that we've had thus far. I mean, yeah, you just got like Rat King-style masses of snakes hanging around now. Don't even give that many souls. Come on now. Shining coins, no matter who you are. That didn't really work. Anyway. Also more of these statues that look like gigantic... Oh, great. Yep. Really does use those snakes to his advantage, too. Good. More statues that look like giant morel mushrooms. Yes, I know what they're supposed to look like. There we are. Yeah, sure. Probably not going to end up using it. I'm sure the stuff that I got from the dungeons is a little bit better, but... It is, maybe I can do something with it. I don't know. Maybe it's good anyway. In the meantime, still don't really need these all that much, but I'm taking them. Morels are good for your morale. I don't actually like mushrooms all that much. I'm going to admit. It's like I should probably, you know, get more into the mushroom scene, whatever that even means. But I don't know. They have a rubbery mouth feel, and like the flavor is never as good as I want it to be. Like it's okay, but it's like it has a. I think it's that earthiness. Don't really eat a whole lot of mushrooms, is what I'm saying. Cooked ones are hard to get cooked right. Yeah, true. I should mess around with that at some point in time. Really try and get into the whole mushroom scene and find some more stuff that I like. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get the stuff over here. Extra big snakes. Like I've had like mushroom burgers, you know, like a replacement for the meat, and those were pretty good. Maybe you should go down that route a little bit more. Yeah, it's not gonna work. And what else? What else? Cooking stream when? Yeah, well, we'll get that when I have a face reveal or something. Unless... hear me out. Full face covering. No, I don't know if I want you to see my body either. Okay, I'm gonna look like the Stig from Top Gear. Any objections? Or, well, his American cousin. You know what I'm talking about. I gotta get behind that. Still, I'm getting hit less by... Yeah, this is probably actually the point in time to go and maybe take out the... Ah! Stop that. No, I said stop that. Come on. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not... I was gonna fight them, but I'm not gonna do it anymore. Because they were mean to me. There. Those guys take a few hits, don't they? Clockwise metamorphosis. Also, I remember this game. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis is something you can get, which is sort of a Britishism. Yeah, don't really use that here in the States. We say counterclockwise, which is not any more sensible. Ow. Which is not any more like sensible in terms of words or anything. I just find that sort of discrepancy interesting. Well, anyway. Go great with butter, garlic, and fresh thyme. Best in a sauce, white sauce, over noodles. Yeah. You just put your hands and not face. But the thing is, it's like I bite my fingers, not my nails actually all that much, but like this hangnail type of thing a lot. So they're kind of also pretty craggly, if I do say so myself, and I do. And I did. Take them down. I got craggly hands. Also, like a little bit of psoriasis on there, so like, you know, they're real craggly. That's the word I would use to describe them. In other words, I don't think it looks... Oh yeah, you can summon snakes. I forgot about that. With whistling. The normal way that someone summons snakes. There we are. Yeah, maybe I should just go for the bullet. Big shoot. Here we are. forgot how easy New Game 0 is. Yeah, it is. I have played New Game a few when I was doing like Chalice Dungeon and everything. You know, to get like as many souls as I possibly could, and just because, why not? You know, it's like the jump up in difficulty is pretty substantial, especially for one boss that I just found maybe the most frustrating in the entire series after the after New Game. It's like he is horrible. Love him as a character, hate him as a boss. It's too bad, because I think he is one of the best characters like in the Soul series. What are you going to do, though? One of the difficulty caps at 6? Yep. Ah! Okay, then. Sneak attack. Not bad. Could be a little bit better in terms of damage. Not like I'm really using Molotovs for much of anything else, though. Ah! You got me. And now I'm not going to be using Molotovs for much of anything else, as I'm going to kill you right here. Ah, unfortunate. Oh, well, I got the blood vials to spare. It's fine. Besides, he's giving them to me, too. Not looking forward. It's like, that's not even the one I'm talking about. It's the, I don't want to say, in case, you know, this is the first time watching the series, but it's the penultimate boss of the game. Let's say that. The one that is largely unimpressive until you get to multiple New Game Plus, and like the one attack he does that's homing one-shots you. Yes, Lonely Cracker is correct. In case you're wondering. It's just it's very terrible. I just hate it. Make sure you're real aggressive, I suppose. I always love the look of that. Using that sort of deal. It's weird because, yeah, like I said, on New Game, no problem at all. But then you get a little bit farther and it's... damage scales up so insanely huge. Well, anyway. Just for the people watching this on YouTube later, should probably quit talking about things that they're not going to know about. Where's the actual area I want to go to? Right here, right? I think there's more in terms of, like, shortcuts I want to get. But I'll get those later, I suppose. Oh. Yeah. Ah, I knew it. Wasn't werewolves. Wasn't werewolves at all. It was aliens. That's right, everybody. It's the reveal. It was never werewolves. It was the aliens. That's right. No, really, that's like... this is like the first time you realize that in the game. I suppose if you're not paying attention to a lot of the item stuff. But it's like, I know that a lot of people, when they're talking about Bloodborne, they love talking about, like, the weird Lovecraftian sort of themes and everything that start appearing in the game. But it actually takes quite a while when you're playing it for the first time for them to start showing up. And then it's like, yeah, we just get, like, gray aliens. Just you know, chilling. It's honestly kind of incredible. But yeah, the church worships gods, and those gods are aliens. Great ones, as they're called, but you'll get a lot of lore about that a little bit later, and this is your light introduction to it. Man, oh man. It's like, especially considering it's just a bunch of gray aliens. They're hanging out in the in the woods here. It's amazing. And the thing is that the Healing Church is one half like medicine, medical doctor, and all that sort of stuff, and one half actual religion. It's just the things that they're worshiping are a lot more tangible than you might think. Though these guys are more like harbingers of them. They're not the true great ones. But yeah. Bloodborne is made by the History Channel. I mean, it's something that's just like, yeah, if you've never played... If you played this game before, it's like everybody always talks about the aliens immediately. But it really does. It really is something of like a big shock to see these dudes suddenly appear here. It's like, yeah, here they are. Here it is, everybody. Well, anyway, I love this game. Where was I actually going, though? I think there was some area over here in some way. There are 2 bosses that are just these dudes. I mean, there's one boss that is sort of like the head of these guys, but also not one of the best bosses in the game, but at least, you know, mostly manageable. I thought there was some area that you could run through here. Am I stupid? Potentially. In fact, I'm just going to say yes right now. No, well, whatever. I'll figure it out. They look like were mushrooms. It's like, no, they got like the big blobby heads. They got like, you know, Cthulhu mouths. They were like obviously casting magic spells at me, eldritch spells. They'd be aliens, my man. I mean, that's something that comes up actually quite a bit over the course of the game. Like I said, if you're really diligent about reading a lot of the lore and everything, the runes especially. Discovery of blood, a dream of evolution, a reality. That's the worshipping of the church. Trying to evolve into greater things, made possible by their devotion to the great ones. The essence of the formless great one, Odin. The church where everybody's meeting up, that's dedicated to a formless great one. Inadvertent worshippers seeking precious blood. Like so many things here. Transcription of moon as spoken by the great ones inhabiting the nightmare. This game goes deep, man. It goes deep. That's what I like. Now then. Wait, what? Oh, no. Yes, you're right. The second that I started paying attention to chat again, it was also the most cursed things possible. Good job, guys. That's not what we're talking about here. We were talking about the aliens. We're talking about the cosmic horror portion of Bloodborne, which has finally been revealed. And you're all like, yeah, but like semen, though. We're going to go do the boss. I just got to, like I said, I don't remember the actual... Man, that is loud. I don't remember the actual, like, area you got to go through to get there super well, because a lot of these areas look very similar. But I should. I'll be able to figure it out real quick. As soon as I kind of, like, remember the path that I went down, you know, when I played the game a bunch more times, like New Game Plus and everything like that, it'll become a lot easier. I think it was like, it was definitely like follow the road and then like you veer off to the right, if I remember. This is a nice little cobblestone road and then... But I think that's if I have that one shortcut. There was that one door that I saw earlier that is, you know, locked on the other side. But that at least gives me an idea of the direction that I want to go in. Bruh. It's fine. You can also see that, first off, let me stand behind a rock to make sure I'm not going to get hit. It's like, very much, Yharnam is very much like a port city. Right next to some very, huh? Okay. Huh? Anyway, right next to some very large water. Oh, I don't think this is worth fighting. Nope, not at all. Oh, well, whatever. There's nothing wrong with me wandering around a little bit here and there, after all. Figure this out. So much to do, so much to see, and all that. Also, headphone users, when we see the bugs, if I don't get hit by the bug, I mean, yeah, I'll give another warning there, because it is just the worst sounds that those things make. But it's like, yeah, if I don't get hit by them, it won't be a problem. If I do get hit by them, maybe take off your headphones. Just say that right now. He's pretty bad. I think I just went backwards again. Ah, damn it. Yeah. Yeah. I sure did. Well, let me see if I can, like, if the muscle memory is going to kick in right now. Because I'm going from the shortcut. This is the point where it's going to happen, right? New Yarnum is like 10 miles above water. Yeah, but it's still like very close, within walking distance of port areas. Now, needless to say, they do have the... Oh, they're walking in... that would explain why I got some souls earlier. They're just walking in fire. It's like within walking distance of large bodies of water. Yeah, it is sequestered off from the town because of a bad case of snakes, but, you know. It is something of a port city, I'll call it. One that would be very sequestered off from the outside world if necessary. Which is very necessary right now. Also something that I'm just pointing out right now for future things. Future lore. There's a pig about to hit me, isn't there? Because I remember that pig. I can hear that pig. There it is. Not quite. Whatever. There. Give me some more blood vials. That's what I need. Anyway, I think this is the right area, if I'm remembering correctly. So somebody just wrote something in French? I do not know. Didn't really accept that it's the best Lovecraftian game. You know, I don't know. I feel like there's probably some pretty good indie games out there that could easily take that title. Come on. Or whatever. You're not going to come at me. Come at you. Come on now. But I think that, yeah, like, as far as big release games go, it does a pretty good job. The great ones are very much unknowable. You can't even understand their language. Appears as runes that, like, you can inscribe into your mind. Which is neat. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. Also, their entire goal right now is just entirely unknowable. I mean, all that we know is it's just like, they're there. These guys worship them. And it's like, even if you look at a lot more of the many bits of lore that appear around here, doesn't really, yeah. Yeah? Doesn't really make too much of a difference, I'd like to say. All right, let's get on with it. Queue up. Little green bag. Look at the shadows, baby. It's the triple enemy fight. Your Ornstein and Smough thing that they've been doing for quite a while. Come on. Nah, I can do this. I probably can't do this, actually. Never mind. Nope, I'm trying. It's somewhat difficult. All right. And they do have, like, light homing on it. Just a little tiny homing. Not big homing. But it's enough to really kind of mess you up a bit, isn't it? Gotcha. Got you. Ah, come on. Good. This is one of those bosses that you really want to try and... get equally, but I didn't. So, we're not doing that. Oh my god, get off of this thing. I'm getting caught on everything, too. It's really bad. Anyway, they also got snakes in them, as you do. Well, there's certainly a lot of dudes do in this area. Shadows of Yharnam, no exception. Ah. Those fireballs. It's very Dark Souls 2, the way that you just get random enemies spamming projectiles at you from a distance. A lot of fun, really. Well, this might be a problem now, but I'll see if I can't make it work anyway. Come on. Hey, I actually did it. Cool. Hey! Blood Rapture, baby. What does that one do exactly? I don't remember. Again, the multiple enemy fights, not the easiest ones to deal with, I'm just going to say right now. Servants of the Queen, carriers of the Child of Blood. That's a vile blood thing that we saw before. Restores HP with visceral attacks, which is, I mean, it's something. I'm not going to say it's the most useful thing, but never gotten this far confirmed. I don't know why I don't have the thing, why I am bereft of my earned trophies, but I am. This playthrough getting backed up on YouTube? Absolutely. Come on, how can I not throw some of this pro level play where I'm beating like the Shadow of Yharnam on the first try on YouTube here? I might feel a little bit proud of that sort of level of pro gamerosity. Just a little bit. First stream is, in fact, already on the channel, yes. No reason to stop here. Waking above ground because we are no longer in Yharnam. Let's go. I'm here with all this chat subbed. It's always so nice to see. Chat members, very, very generous. I love you all. Oh, an extra damage to beasts for the fire. Oh, what makes this weapon best? Oh yeah, it's fast. It's very like stamina efficient. Does extra damage against beast enemies, which early in the game you find a lot. It's considered serrated. Anyway, like we were saying before, there are these big fly enemies coming up here, and they make the most terrible noise if they catch you. There he is. However, if I'm good at the video game, I won't get caught by them. Yeah. Again, maybe not the most werewolf focused, but here we are. Here we are. And Bergenworth. Yeah, I told you we were coming down here. Kind of don't really have too many other places to go, after all. No. Actually, there is one other place that I wanted to go, which I should do already. Maybe before starting to tackle this area, just because I like that area and I like, kind of want to take it on, you know. Don't remember the exact place it is, though. We'll see. I suggest a saw spear when I see people using the cleaver. Spear does serrated damage in both forms and looks cooler. But isn't it like, I thought that it was just like slower or it's a bit more stamina inefficient. I don't know. I've always just ended up using the saw cleaver most of the time just because, well, it is the iconic weapon of the game, and it is also just very good. Like straight up. What can you even say? It's a good weapon. Old Classico. 15 bosses in the base game and only 6 are needed to beat the game. Yeah, you can really skip stuff. There's a lot of like, I mean, I think like yeah, if you want to do this fast, I mean, you don't need like even like the Bloodstarved Beast is technically a optional boss because you can just buy something to have the messenger, as little guys have been following me around here, open up the door over to Amelia's place themselves, skipping like the entirety of Old Yarnum if you feel like it. Now, obviously, I didn't, because I'm gonna at least like fight most of the bosses in the game. Why not? I like this game and I want to keep playing it. There. Dodge it that time, nerds. Okay. Cause there is more. I mean, it is. Yeah, there's reasons why I might not want to continue on with the game for right now, but there is also just like content that I want to go to do as well because there's fun stuff. Ah, dogs again. Here they come. Hey, I rolled out of the way. Okay, I should maybe like try and take care of some of these before I die. Kind of feeling the burn here, if I'm being honest. Really? Oh. Wow, that was a good combo. How goes England? Well, we're out of England now. This is more like the, I don't know, whatever the more forested area of England is. Boy, I don't know geography at all. Hollow Knight is 48 bosses. You need to kill like 6 to 10. Is it 48? It doesn't feel like 48. There's a decent amount of bosses in the game. I wouldn't really say that, yeah. Blade of Mercy. Yeah, but, you know, Blade of Mercy requires you to, at least to get it early, either, you know, jump into like one of the Chalice dungeons and buy it, like find a seed and blah, blah, blah. Or perhaps commit some heinous acts that I would prefer not doing. Perhaps. Although it's like to actually get it at the point in the game that I'm coming up to is an entire thing by itself, isn't it? Oh, it's everybody's favorite part of the game, isn't it? The big difficulty wall. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, actually, I'll say I'll try it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I might give it up because it's just too annoying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, I can't. I don't have the DLC, so I can't even do like the fun DLC stuff either. That's a little bit. That's out of my ability. I was in this area then, I guess. Let's see if I can remember where I'm going. What the hell? Anyway, continuing on here. If I remember right, it's... First off, dodge that. And second off, I think I want to go to the left from, like, the little village entrance place there. It's you.
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength.
I mean, all right. I will, I'll get right on that, Patches, because I know what your voice is. Your voice is Patches. Anyway. Stopping to read some lore. Well, I mean, there's voice acting. A very subtle voice acting. It is hard to hear. Even with, like, the volume kind of pumped up as I got it. But it is Patches. Somebody's favorite reoccurring Dark Souls and also Armored Core character. He was apparently a boss in that game. And hey, everybody, it's the horrible poison swamp area that everybody loves in each one of these games. Well, at least the first taste of it, I suppose. No, don't think you're done with it just yet. No, no, no. You're never done with it. It will appear in all the Souls games in perpetuity. Not a healing hot spring? No, the big purple skull above me does not signify that I'm being healed. Also, everybody's other favorite part of the game, the Snake Eater portion. Still in a dream, etc. I would play that right now, except, you know, Monka DMCA. All the way back in the Arnhem. Hey, we can get a good look at how it really is night now, with a lot of God rays coming down here. Why not? Oh, and the device is right here. Two places are connected, the woods and Yarnum. In fact, they're a little bit more connected than you might think, because this is the beginning of the game. This is where you start. You just walk right out here, and it's just like, yeah, this is Central Yarnum. There's the thing that you go up, go talk to Gilbert. Let's go talk to Gilbert. Why not? See how he's doing. Alien rays now? Okay, fine. Oh, yeah, you can also see, like, on the moon, especially when I got into the corner, it's like, look at that chromatic aberration. This game has it in spades. Hey, I'm talking here. I'm talking to the people at home about chromatic aberration. Anyway. That's what you get. How did... Patches, how did you get in here? I was trying to talk to Gilbert. The hell? I feel like that might be a glitch or something in the game. Or maybe Patches killed Gilbert and took him over. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, there's more stuff to do in here as it is. Let's not go up here, right? No. Was a different area. Yeah? Patches didn't kill Gilbert, SMH my head. I mean, maybe he did. This enemy's called the Bloodsucker, or Brainsucker. He is just a Cthulhu man. It's a lot of fun. He actually has the ability to eat the insight out of your head. I don't like him. I'm going to be honest with you. Because much like the many enemies in the game, really, they got some real big grab attacks, which I'm not a big fan of. I swear there was like a... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, ladder somewhere around here. They steal your meta currency, which is a rarity, but it also usually kills you as well. So that's, you know, a problem just unto itself. I'm just saying. No. I mean, I guess I am on the roofs. Where else are you going to be finding giant crows? Don't like them anyway. But here we are. Ah! Hate everything. Yes, everything has the command grabs. I got, for some reason, yeah, it's like this is Yosefka's clinic, which, I started out the game in. I just found the upper... Why did I get insight for that? That's supposed to be you, like, understanding the workings of the old gods. I just walked back into the beginning of the game. It's like I don't think that was deserving of being like, oh, my brain, I'm going crazy. Yeah, and here's like the first room. Or, well, actually, no, it's right through that door. Another one of these stupid alien dudes. Get out of here. Oh, I guess that was Yosefka. Ah, well. Happens. Hey, man, some people turn into big werewolves. Some people turn into greys. What are you going to do? I don't think that's how that works, but it is in this case. Okay, we might find out a little bit more of that, about that in the future. Transcend the hunt. Paige, you got to be a lot more specific if... whatever. It's not going to tell me anything new. That, however, will. Like, whoever scrawled that on that page, which I don't think is ever actually answered, it's just there, should have given at least a little bit more information, I'm just saying. I don't know. More guys around here. More abliums. Yosefka was doing some shit, wasn't she? Or perhaps whoever took over for Yosefka. I could have actually talked to her a little bit more. She is an NPC that you can commune with, but I didn't. So I kind of lost out on that lore. Oh well, whatever. Abliums.
Ah, moonlit scents.
That's me. Smell like the moon.
How did you worm your way in here? Well, I won't make any excuses.
Whoa, what's happening in here? Somebody smells like the moon.
But
Stinks to high heaven.
leave. Oh well. I've always wanted.
You been turning people into aliens? Is that a thing you can do? I mean, I guess. Hey, people can turn into werewolves. Why not? Well, whatever. I'll leave you to your business. Fake Yosefka. Yeah, I kind of missed out on that whole, like, this whole, like, side quest. At least, like, the story portion of it. Obviously, I can still go, like, fight the fake version of Yosefka that killed her and turned her into an alien or whatever. But, well, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Emblems. Speaking of fucked up scenes, how about that scene in Hannibal where he feeds the guy's brain to him? Yeah, wasn't that was a famous actor? It's like, boy, that was... I don't know. It's like, I just watched that scene and I'm like, this is so incredibly stupid. Which, it's like, it kind of transcends fucked up into just kind of being dumb. But I mean, I think isn't it true that the writer of the Hannibal stories like did not want to continue writing stories about him, so he just kind of like made almost like a self-parody, you know, like a Gremlins 2 for like the sequel. Not as good, obviously, but something like that. Also, watching Doc try not to spoil anything makes me laugh. It really shouldn't. I mean, I want to at least, you know, that's the whole thing where it's just like everybody knows everything about this, but I'm trying at least not to spoil everything. I just kind of messed up the progression of that plot line where with the reveal, and it didn't work. Nothing worked. Anyway, let's get out of here. Ugh. Over near the church, an old chapel. Feeding an enemy his own brain is so dumb, though. Oh, it was so stupid. I mean, I know that this is supposed to just be like a casual playthrough of the game and everything, but if you've never seen it before, I don't know. I'm at least kind of trying to be your guide through the world of Bloodborne. Not very well, but I'm making an attempt. The game has been out for years. Yeah, I know, but still plenty of people are going to be like, I didn't watch it until you played it because I love you, Doc. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much, Anonymous Chan. I love you too. Ow. And then we start making out. There we go. Yeah, that person is me. I mean, it is legitimately a very great game, but yeah, I'm not going to say that I'm like the best person to be your Sherpa through Yarnum. Wait, do we start making out now? Right. These jabronis up here. Ah, screw you guys. Trying to snipe me from the top of these cliffs. Real joke move. Got him. And you know what? There's a second guy over here. But I did actually manage to clear out the... You know, when I was doing some of the off-screen side questing, managed to clear out the crawling madness, the crystal lizard guys. Hey, I want that. Ah, you dick. Get down here. Maybe I can... I cannot believe this man getting himself impaled on the tree like that. Anyway, here's the church that Patches was talking about. Light elixirs. Just gives you like super armor, basically. You don't really... Not going to end up using that too much. Then a place that looks like you should be fighting something, but you don't. But now that I have the tonsil stone, I can go and get in this door. Which is what I want to do. Ah, just kidding. That's some good stuff. Also another very obvious introduction into the more cosmic horror portion of the game. Very similar to how you get to Yahagul as well. Well, anyway. Now in another dream. That's right. The hunter's dream ain't the only one. There's I mean, of course, where there's one, there's going to be many, eh?
Joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
This ain't my first time being to a dream, Patches. Whatever, I've seen it before. This one is not as friendly though as the hunter's dream. Needless to say. I mean, it's called the Nightmare Lecture Hall. What do you expect? Anyway, let's get to exploring. Does not open. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure I'll find some way through there. Just full of a bunch of eyeballs. I mean, what better way to understand the universe better than with your own eyes that you grew in a vat? Bloodborne is a weird game sometimes. Anyway. But yeah, that's the entire reason why you saw like all the witches who were able to cast spells straight up, having a bunch of eyeballs over them and everything. Being able to see is the first part of being able to understand the cosmos, I guess. I guess that's how we're going to explain it. Whatever. Also, student slime people. I guess when you're not transforming into a werewolf, your form gets a little bit more amorphous. You know, I'll take that, sure. For fun. I mean, besides, I think that, like, not being in a dream probably makes it so you have some kind of protection against, like, the real moon. But clearly not to, like, not turning into a slime man. Well, would they be wearing grad hats? Well, I am in a lecture hall. This is whatever this dream is, it's based off of a school. So, I guess that's your explanation. All right. Right. I swear I remember. Yeah, there we go. I knew it. I knew it. My memory always serves me only too well. Yeah. Much like the slimes back in like Dark Souls, I do think that would basically be an instant kill. Good, good. All right. Yeah, it's like that was Master Willem's school of thought over at Bergenworth. Yeah, Bergenworth. Like, when they said fear the old blood, that meant that they weren't going to be using the blood and the holy medium that gives them the ability to use the blood for healing and everything like that. They were trying to more go for eyeballs. Which, I mean, like I said, the witches, as we saw back in Hamwick, do in fact have, like, real magical abilities through their collection of eyeballs, so it's a thing. More materials for Chalice Dungeons, which I'm probably not going to use. I mean, let's say this. As far as we know, nobody at Bergenworth... Actually, people at Bergenworth are gigantic flies now. So, you know... Take your choice. What do you want to be? You want to be a giant fly? You want to be a giant, You want to be a slime man? You want to be a giant fly or a slime man, or do you want to be a werewolf? Yeah? Clearly none of these routes are, like, very successful, but, you know. They are both available to you in equal form. Good place for farming up blood echoes, by the way. Despite the fact that I don't know if I would really say that these guys have blood, but, well, it is what it is. And there. Giant slime sounds nice. Yeah, to be honest, I would rather be slime than, like... would I? I don't know. Like, these are all such terrible alternatives. I don't think there's a good choice. Although it's like, yeah, these guys are not actually in reality. They are in a dream. So it's not quite the same thing. This could just be a result of that. I don't know. Kind of questionable how it works in the lore and all that. Yeah, technically this is their dream body. I don't know if I would say that, but it's also not inaccurate. You may not like this, but this is what peak performance looks like. I, for one, really do not like it. No, not at all. What was the thing? That was one of the... That was like a... Right? No, that's just an item. Trying to remember here. I got like 22 of these things. Yeah, speaking of like the whole getting insight. Touched by the wisdom of the great ones. I was one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. You know, posterity. Yeah, and here's where you get like the actual notes about like, use these words to open Bergenworth? Whatever, just you'll figure it out. In the meantime, once again, not like super good blood gems, but hey, blood gem's a blood gem. If you aren't going through the the chalice dungeons, you're not going to be getting too much for that. Invertebrates, known to be augurs of the great ones. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, see, slime guys, invertebrates, augurs. Is like you can see, these guys worship the great ones. So I guess this is. So I guess becoming Slime Man is considered a success. Whatever. The choir we're going to be hearing a little bit more about later. There's like something there. Hunters are the only ones that can have their real body, both in the dream form and the real form. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I do think that maybe if you have like certain great ones that have your back, you might be able to like successfully do that a little bit better. But I mean, that's why you're able to, die and then transfer back from the hunter's dream. It's because you kind of exist in two places at once. But it's like, really, it's a very special circumstance, to say the least. Choir had fashion, though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and get that choir outfit. I like the look of it. The Augur of something. Ebrietas. It's the name of one of the great ones. And now we're in a different part of the dream. Nightmare Frontier. Fun stuff. This is what I was sort of saying about, like, when I was trying to allude to the fact that Yharnam is something of a port town. It's because you can see all these, like, wrecked ships and everything in the background. We're in, like, a former version of Yharnam right now. Still very much a nightmare, but also still the same place to a certain extent. Full of more werewolves. And again, these ones are getting to be the real dumpy, gross ones that I was alluding to in the first episode. Ugh. I hate the look of these guys. I mean, let me go take out the monocular real quick. Because, yeah, these are not the most, like, presentable of, werewolves, let's just say that. The fate that befalls all those who alter themselves with blood. A lot of these little crawling madness guys in here, too. Which is good, but I don't really need a bunch of stone shards. Well. Ow. It's also got like sideways mouths, which is cool. Ah, my entire body is falling apart. No. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. Get command grabbed. Yeah. And shoot stuff? It does so little damage. It's only good. Like, you have to really spec into, what is it, Blood Tinge for getting the most out of guns. Or, on the other hand, like, it's really just, you know, special weapons that are even halfway decent. It's never worth it to shoot stuff, really, unless you're going for parries. Then it is very much worth it to shoot stuff, but I'm not going to do it. I'm telling you right now, it's not... The guns, if you're not getting parries, ain't worth messing around with. Like, you can safely save your bullets for when you're actually trying to fight a Gascoigne type of character. Ah! Instead. right. See, 9 damage. He's nothing. I can like interrupt attacks. And that's about it. There we are. Get a little bit better look at these guys. But as you can see, they also like vomit out worms at you, which again, just these werewolves are like closer to zombies in a lot of ways than proper werewolves. Also, hey, here's like a Chalice dungeon stuff. A little messenger guy just holding on to this. That's fun. Also, to really hammer home the whole nightmare theme, it's just like these are like living tombstones. Somehow not associated with My Little Pony this time. Is that anything? Ah! I think that works. A werewolf. A warwolf. These ones do not have nards. Again, for all the references that nobody's gonna understand. Anyway, yeah, here's where shooting stuff, like against actual fellow hunter men, the ability to get parries is pretty nice. They can also parry you. Bear that in mind. Come on, big money. Having multiple of them at once is also not great either. You know, what are you going to do? Stop it. Stop doing that. This will do 1 million more damage than I do to them. Oh, come on. There's one. Now, I'd very much like to get that second guy, too. I don't know how these hunters got here. I mean, probably patches, I guess. I don't know how many of those stones he had. Maybe he was just handing them out to literally any hunter that came across them, and these guys just kind of fell for it as well. He's certainly the sort of character that would do that. I know nothing about this game. Oh, don't worry about it. It's inscrutable for the most part, if I'm being real with you. Puking worms, that's gross. Yeah, something that you see a lot more when it came to Sekiro as well. Like I said, immortality, stagnation, rot. There's a lot of gross stuff. Miyazaki's a big fan. Hey! Oh. It's one of these guys. These things are actually pretty aggressive. Kind of worrying. Again, one of the more, like, gross enemies, too. There's a lot of them. I think Bloodborne is basically the epitome of, like, just thinking about how desperate a situation is by trying to imagine what this place, like, smells like. Like, I always think that it's just, like, the worse like, if you try to imagine the smell of a place in, like, a video game, it's like the worse it is, the rougher a time you're probably having. Anyway, this is the proper swamp portion of the game because, of course, there had to be one. And here it is. Demons that rip out your sphincter? Oh, yeah, you're talking about the headless guys based on the Kappa of old grabbing out your Shirikodama. If you don't know, Shirikodama literally means butt ball. Ow! I got hit with a boulder. F indeed. I was going to survive that. I was waiting for the rock. Shut up. Poison swamps, rotting werewolves, just being covered in blood literally all the time. God. It's got to be a terrible time in Yharnam, even on the best of days, really. But of course, It's like, it's a place that's mostly known for having miracle cure. They can get away with that. I assume that also, like, people probably didn't know about the whole werewolf thing if they were coming here for the whole miracle cure deal. Even though it seems to be pretty common knowledge. It's the sort of thing that I would imagine that they would keep under wraps. Then again, they did lose an entire old section of the town to werewolves, so how much can you really, you know, cover that sort of thing up? Ow. Anyway, these wolves got electric powers. You know, that old song and dance. Man! The miracle cure was lycanthropy. I mean, to be fair, usually it seems like with the hunt, the way they describe it, that it's like, aside from the plague that took out old Yarnum, it's kind of a minor thing. It doesn't, like, you'll get a werewolf here and there, but like it's not literally taking over the town, except for old Yarnum. This is just an exceptionally terrible time due to somebody calling the moon real close to the earth with magic. Which, yeah, we saw a note about that back in Yahagul, but haven't really gotten too much about what that even actually means yet. There we are. That's like 40,000. Hey! Yeah, that is a giant version of one of the, it's a giant version of one of the Crystal Lizard guys before they appeared in Dark Souls 3. Fun stuff. Give my souls back. And also gems that I'm not even going to use. Ah, the moon effect is real. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, in the world of Bloodborne, like, they talk about, like, the cosmos being the place. I mean, obviously the aliens are from the cosmos. But it's like, that's also, like, large bodies of water. And, hey, guess what Yarnum's both surrounded by? It's like, you really can't go anywhere without getting, you know, without it being slime time, without it being werewolf time. It's all really awful. Like, you really wonder how people in this world manage not to turn into werewolves all the time. I mean, I guess it's like, yeah, you need to do special rituals and whatever to make this sort of thing happen in the first place. But, like, it seems like you just go swim in the ocean or something, and it's like, I'm like a gigantic half shark man or something. Street Sharks 2021 happening in me right now. Good. Like in Blood heals you and you become a wolf if you overdose. I mean, it doesn't seem like you become a wolf if you overdose, really. It's just like, it seems like some people get like a little wolfy, but like for the most part, as long as you kind of keep your wits about you, which is why we saw people like Amelia praying, you know, you don't actually get affected by it, except like, God, it is intentionally vague exactly how the whole uh-oh. Yeah. Nope. It is intentionally vague how the whole werewolfism thing works. It's clearly connected with the moon. It's clearly connected with the blood, but it's like, it's, you know, it's weird in that way. Frenzy time, baby. Yeah. Frenzy is one of the worst effects that you get in this game or any Souls game, really. Goes up even after you, like, eliminate the source of it. Takes out, like, 90% of your health, which will instantly kill you if you don't have full health. It's pretty sucky. Not a whole lot of enemies inflict it, but those characters, the Winter Lanterns, as they're called, which I don't even know what the deal with them. They appear to be the doll, the plain doll from the dream, that has like a gigantic brain that's like covered in dead messengers or something. I guess it's something specifically created for the hunter to cause them to go super frenzy style, but like, what a weird monster. No actual explanation as to why they exist. It's just, they're here. That's an undeniable fact. And they are causing you to go mad just by looking at you. Fun times. Excuse me. I don't even... speaking of other characters that I do not understand at all, what's up with those guys? They're called, like, Children of Antiquity, and I don't know if they have any actual lore associated with them. Why do video games like hexagonal rock so much? I think it's just because it's super easy to render. Like, circular things, hard to render. Hexagonal things, easy to render. Ah! Frenzy represented by me getting blood spears in me right now. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Like I said, even after you get away from the source, it continues going up for a while. It's vicious. Hey, Karma. What's up? Playing Bloodborne. In fact, I think I'm just going to run past this thing. It's not worth it. Can also, like, super just grab you for a huge amount of damage, too. And, if, like I said, if you take any damage against this thing, the frenzy's going to get you. As it did right there. Not a whole lot of things inflict that in the game, but the Winter Lantern characters alone are just definitely notable ones. I'll take that. Go back over here. And yeah, just watch out for you real quick. Anyway, the obvious goal that I'm trying to get to here is a shortcut, which actually goes all the way back to the beginning of this area. So it'll be a lot easier to kind of do this. You know, if you have a certain amount of insight, they start singing instead of humming. Great. I did not know that. Insight is one of those things that it's just like, if you get enough of it, I think it's like 40, you can actually start to see some of the more wacky stuff, like the singing, like you were saying there, or old gods hanging around. Like stuff like the Witches of Hemwick actually don't even summon anything if you have no insight. So it's like your understanding of the universe, much like in any sort of cosmic horror, actually hurts you. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the amygdala show up at 40. Speaking of which, there he is. Well, there's one of them. Yeah, actual old god. They're here. It really he. Well, there's a number of different old ones that kind of hang out here, but this is one of them. Patches, obviously huge fan of this dude and everything that he has to offer the world, but yeah. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan, if I'm being honest with you. Come on. Hard to hit, too. Has eye lasers, vomit stuff. There's also a new type of enemy. This is not considered a werewolf beastie type of creature like so many of the other things that I've been fighting over the course of the game. This is considered a kin, which includes the old one, the great ones themselves, and also their like offspring. You know, the gray guys that I've been seeing around, basically. As opposed to being weak to fire, these guys are weak to electricity. Why? I don't know, whatever. Yeah. But hey, we're really starting to get out of werewolves at this point in time, eh? There we go. Breaking limbs, obviously very effective here. Can still heal them, though. Good, you know, you can get, like, the visceral attack on the head. You can get a lot of extra damage from the arms, which is good, because Amygdala. Yes, I know. It's actually pronounced amygdala. It's not in this game. Can I get the break? No. Has the head... Ew. Has the head based off of the organ, the amygdala. In Japanese, it's actually called almondos, which is interesting. You know, sort of like a play on the word almond. Again, from the shape of the head. All right. Don't die here. I'm doing okay. Ah, come on. I'm trying to get the limb break for, like, the stun. Oh, we got third phase, where he just straight up rips off his arms to get a lot of extra reach. It's a lot of fun. Oh, no! I got, like, super briefly stunned by his vomit. That sucks. Healing their limbs is usually a good thing because you can re-stagger them. Yeah, but they also take less damage from it. But, yeah, that is the thing. Yeah, for some reason. It's because of science. You know. Science. Whatever. I mean, they use, like, arcane power, which is the opposite of... That's nothing. This is nothing. Everything I'm saying is nothing. Anyway, I do have some bolt paper, so I can light this thing up like a Christmas tree, which will help because Amygdala is not the worst fight. Can be kind of the worst fight in some of the later incarnations if you choose to go fight him in the Chalice dungeons, but here is not too bad. Can't kick him in the nuts. I mean, the problem is that you can attack his legs, but his legs have real big damage reduction, so you don't do a whole lot of damage. If you have like a really big weapon, like the big axe that you can start the game with that I don't actually remember the name of, you can manage to hit his midsection even standing at his legs, but it's usually not super useful to try and attack those. You want to go for the limbs, you want to go for the head. Hunter's axe. Oh, it's just called the Hunter's axe. Okay. Nah. Big damage comes from the limbs, baby. Anyway, let's go. Yeah. I hate it. Oh, yeah, if you stand on him, he also jumps on you, which is a lot of fun. That's also another reason why you really don't want to do that. Good stuff. Electricity fries their huge brains. We really consider this thing to have a huge brain? I don't know. It seems to be mostly eyeballs, which I guess, let's be honest here, eyeballs basically equates to brain in the world of Bloodborne. All right, I guess you're right. Yeah, one of the easiest bosses can sort of one-shot you. It's really not too bad. It's really not too bad, but it's like, much like, well, actually that's true for like a lot of bosses in the game. Things can just kind of one-shot you if they want to. It's really more annoying in the Chalice dungeons where, you know, you're fighting them in like smaller arenas and with sometimes with like special conditions being put on you, all that sort of stuff. They're all real. It's a tough game. But of course, it's just like we all know that. I mean, that is the legacy of... Come on. Okay. That is the legacy of any of the Souls games. And there we go. Yeah, get that head on the ground. Head is good damage. Also, visceral attacks would be quite nice right now. I'm just going to say. Come on, break it, break it. Ah, you didn't break it. I told you. Oh, he's doing the leap. Yeah. Leap is actually a good way to get hits on the head, but, you know, it's like, yeah, needless to say, it also does a lot of damage, so there's a give and take here. Yeah, I get one extra hit in there. It's kind of staggered a little bit. All right, phase 2. And then obviously phase 3 is when we get the limb ripping. The extra, like... Can I get it? No, I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to go for the limb ripping? Not yet. But yeah, phase 2 is where he starts to take out some of the more arcane stuff, which is a problem. We don't really want that to happen. Got it. Got it. At least got one hit. Oh, nice. That's probably enough to put him in the third. Yeah, it sure is. Ah, I'm alive. Barely. Uh-huh. Oh, that's the big stompy is also not helping either. Actually, this is okay. If I can hit him in the... If I could hit anything, that would have been okay. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive. Against all odds. Okay, okay. Come on. Yeah. Didn't even get the hit either. Oh, come on. Getting stuck on the side here. Yeah. You get stuck on the walls there, that'll happen. Stress sounds? Yep. No dash? What do you mean no dash? There is a dash? Why would I lock on? I can't hit his head. It's way up in the air. Or his, like, chest. What would even be the point of that? Also, what sort of scrub lord needs to lock on? Come on now. Pathetic. I thought you were talking about using, like, the hunter's bone, which I don't even have anyway. Makes dodging so much easier. Whatever. Says the man who doesn't even know his left from his right. Come on. Those guys are pretty aggressive. Now, continuing on here. Scrub Lord who wants to hit the enemy. How would locking onto the enemy help you hit him? You lock onto the chest or the head? Like, I don't know what sort of weapons you're using, but I can't hit his chest or his head with this. Anyway, get right back in here. The Burial Blade, a weapon that you cannot get until literally the end of the game. And also, like, scales with Arcane or something, which I'm not going to build for, because Arcane is lame. Arcane is lame. Doesn't the transform cane? I mean, I want to do damage, so I don't think I'm going to be using the cane at any point in time. Anyway, try that again. Yeah, just go. Yeah, just like go get the Burial Blade, weapon that I don't think I've ever used because again, it's like you don't. It takes until the end of the game to even get it in the first place. Now then. Ooh. Ah. Okay. There we go. Come on. I got this. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. Didn't quite do it in that way. Burial Blade is fucking sick. You can't get it until the end of the game. He's just like, you can tell me to go try and get that weapon all you want, but you cannot get it until the end of the game. Period. Besides, it's just like I also said that it's like I'm going to be using this for the most part. Because it's like, you know, it's a good weapon. It's occasionally a problem with the Rider Palash. I guess I could probably go get that weapon right now, but I'm not going to switch out weapons. Oh, man. Yeah, I said at the very beginning of this series, well, yesterday, I guess. It's like, man, I don't know what it is, but the Soul series really does bring out the backseaters more than like anything else. It's kind of weird. Don't have the DLC either. Right. Ah, come on. Should have had that there. I can get it, though, in just 1 second. There we go. Really get that frame rate to tank, and we're looking good. Stop doing that. Ah. Yeah. Thought he one-shot you there? More of that. Most of the attacks you get are very one-shotting, aren't they? Just how it be. I can't go Chalice Dungeoning because I don't even have like online stuff, and I don't think you can put in seeds without being online, right? But like that's kind of a thing, something like that. I ain't paying for PS Plus just to play this game. Whatever the online thing is called. Yeah, who plays online? Oh, damn it. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, who plays online? It's silly. Remember when it was free? No. I mean, even if it was super free, I would not play online ever. It's like I'm not gonna have people just randomly invading the game or people invading the game to help me. That would be even worse. Could you imagine talking to another person ever for any reason? Ugh. Just thinking about it gives me chills. I mean, especially somebody who is friendly and nice to you. If they hate you, at least you know where they're coming from. And you can ignore them, and nobody's going to blame you. All right. Let's go again. Nope. Stupid slow attacks. A lot of things really do one-shot you, though, don't they? It's rough. I'm not gonna turn on online. I can't, and I would have to pay for it, even if I wanted to. You want to have a me typing in my credit card to the PlayStation? The Sony Corporation stream? Or do you want to have a me at least try and beat this boss a couple more times? How's the run going? Pretty well so far. It's just kind of bad against Amygdala here. He is one-shotting me basically every time he attacks, which is a problem. But I think I should be able to get it, you know, just like in a couple more tries. You know how it goes. I wouldn't tell you my credit card info. Come on. That would be silly. Okay. And that's what I was looking for. Ooh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Hate the arcane part of that. What? I'm making it happen. Let's see if I can't get like a little bit more damage from. Never mind. Come on. Oh, right on me, too. That's too bad. Why didn't they name him Testicle Head? Why indeed? It's kind of absurd this game still hasn't gotten a PC port. Nah. Nearly every other game worth buying? What do you mean? Like Ghost of Tsushima never got one. Persona 5 never got one. All the great games I actually kind of like Ghost of Tsushima. I'm not going to say it's my favorite game or anything like that, but I've been enjoying my time with it well enough. I think the real thing is that it's like Sony knows they got a console seller on their hands. They're not going to port that one over. Like, this thing was one of the biggest games for the PS4. You got to remember. Why am I getting a weird message? I don't know. It's me. I did it. Are you liking my weird messages? I did it for you. Dang. Well, it wasn't so hard to hit this guy. People definitely aren't buying a PS5 to play it. I mean, they would. If they could, but they can't. It's impossible. Like, nobody is able to buy a PS5. I don't even think they exist. Frankly, if you ask me, just a myth they made up to try and fool shareholders into buying more shares. Amount of money they would sell if it gets dropped on the PC port. Well, you got to remember, it's just like, how much is, you know, such a huge market share worth? And also, I'm going to be honest here. How well optimized for the PC do you think this is going to be? Do you remember, like, the PC port for Dark Souls? They probably got to do some stuff to even make it work in the first place. It takes so long for this guy to slam his damn hands down. I tell you. Like, just do all of your attacks 3 times as fast, and I would be happy. Good. All right, anyway. Maybe actually going to be able to get this somewhere this time. Which would be nice. But I'm not really holding out hope that much either. I'll see what happens. Even thinking I'm pretty far away from that attack still hits me. I cannot get away from it. Stop putting me in against the wall like that. Oh no. It's fine, I got it. I don't even know how I want to approach this fight right now. Just like this, actually. It worked. Worked well enough. What am I even doing? Come on. Oh, we're already in third phase, eh? Okay. I'm going to try going for electricity and see if I can. Probably not going to happen. I'll try it, though. Come on. Why don't you just keep going for the big jump? Good. Kind of working. Kind of working. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go, fine. Just had to wait for him to jump up over and over and over. Whatever. I mean, whatever works is what I say. Take that, Patches. I killed your god. Now I'm your new god. That's how it works. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Abuse the AI. Oh, yeah, I made it. Try and jump over and over. That was me. I did it. Fucking took you long enough. Yeah, well, whatever, dude. I mean, you beat the Shadows of Yharnam in one try. You beat Amygdala in a couple. It's fine.
What is it you just very well?
There's a little bit of guys, give and take, you know? Bam, bam, well, let's go. Now, I do believe that bowl and play through. Yeah, it's fine, though. I can do like a little bit of bolt paper type stuff, though. Easy enough if I can just purchase it here. Yes. Maybe not that many, but I'll buy like 50. Yeah, that's cool. Now then, I do believe I was going through Bergenworth. No, not that one. Yes, here we are. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Damn straight. Like, you should be, like, getting down here and kissing my feet for the amount of gamer skill that I have displayed over the course of this playthrough. Love the way they spelled jail. Man, it is... They like the... They like the old-timey spellings and stuff. Once again, just for real, it is the worst sound that these things make when they hit you. I want to give y'all fair warning. It's like it's a high-pitched beep and it's horrible. It's both horrible and terrible. And here it comes. It's horrible. Also frenzies you, but you know that's secondary to the effect that comes from just hearing it. Hey, you have no health left. Come on. There we go. Sedative, which lowers frenzy. Because I guess when you are learning a lot about the knowledge of the universe, it's like, man, oh man, you probably get frenzied a lot. Just sitting there reading a book as your frenzy bar fills up. Frenzies you in real life. No, not this, my insight. Please. Also, I died. Did somebody say the feet word? I did. Feet. Yeah, the back of my head just exploded from the frenzy of hearing that. Don't worry, I only took 90% of my health and damage, though, so it's fine. You might say, hey, you should probably go see a doctor, to which I would say, I am a doctor. Look, if you can't trust me to deal with having my bunch of blood explode out the back of my head, then who can you trust, really? I guess somebody that's not me. Okay. No. Ow. Cannot even believe that this is happening a second time. Well. Tentacle feet. Like, what, Ursula from the Little Mermaid? Yeah, feet with suction cups. Yeah, that would basically be... Or Squidward, yeah. Any questions? I guess. Don't get command grabbed again. I can go the rest of my life without hearing that horrible, horrible high-pitched whine. And this big old flyman. I mean, I guess if you're trying to get a bunch of eyeballs, why not choose something with segmented eyes, right? What do you do with eyeballs? I mean, like, the witches just pasted them to themselves. So I guess that's how you work it. Oh, yeah, handsome Squidward. Would you let handsome Squidward step on you? I would. I'm gonna kill that Squidward up here, speaking of which, because I feel like I need to take some form of vengeance, even though I cannot get vengeance against that character, because I don't even know if it, like, understands the concept of such a thing. Now then. As long as I don't get hit by their stunny stuns, should be fine. Nah. They take quite a bit of damage, the brain suckers. They don't get hit too easy. I mean, they don't go down too easy. They do get hit pretty easily. Come on. I can just shoot him. I got my own projectiles, my dude. And a bunch of bullets. Great. Okay. Man, the eyes are following the theme of insight. Yeah, like I was saying, it's like, you know, brain intelligence and all that are defined by eyeballs in the world of Bloodborne. That's just kind of how it is. It's not the actual brain itself that does the thinking. It's the ability to see beyond what you know to be true in reality. Blah! Blah! Stop doing that. Stop it. Everybody stop doing this. Okay, as long as it doesn't jump on me, I'm gonna be okay. No, you don't. There we go. Blah! Komodo hype. Or PogChamp. Actually, Komodo hype is the new PogChamp, isn't it? Anyway, I was saying before that it's like, yeah, it takes like quite a bit into the game before you start seeing these fellows. And here they are. It kind of makes sense that they would appear... Great. It kind of makes sense that the gigantic arcane alien monster centipedes appear near Bergenworth, which is clearly kind of the forefront of the research into the cosmos. But, yeah. Here we are. You see like one in the whole game. See quite a few in the rest. Yeah, they're not very common. Still very gross. Okay, enough fighting everything in the game. This isn't Skull. Now's the point where we run through and just like, you know, unlock a bunch of shortcuts and whatever. It's cool. And now is the point where shortcuts happen. Bergenworth is kind of a small area. Ow. It's kind of disappointing in some way. I did not get the... How did I not get the... There we go. Kind of disappointing in some ways because it's just like... It's such an important part to the lore and it's really just like one building. Yo, I'm dead. Cut it out. Anyway. Yeah, it's only like one... You would think there would be like a big dungeon by itself. Sort of like the Nightmare Frontier or something. But no, it's really just one building. Like one singular lecture hall is the entirety of Bergenworth. Who knows, maybe they had more buildings around here, but you just never see them. Maybe wonder if there was intended to be like a little bit more, but that just didn't happen or something. No, you're up there. So this hunter is known as the last scholar of Bergenworth. They're a fight. Speaking of, again, another like kind of one that people run into and is sort of a thing. It's like I would count this hunter as that. Yeah, man. Also being very difficult in terms of trying to... Come on. I don't even know why It's like I was just hoping to hit her out of using the Rosmarius over and over, but couldn't quite do it. That's not the lecture. No, the Nightmare Lecture Hall is not the Bergenworth one. That's not the same. That's not the same lecture hall. That's a different school. That we'll see later. Doesn't she have some kind of magic missile? She's got like magic attacks. They're bad. Annoying. Anyway, there's also like other stuff that I can go pick up here too. I can go open up too. Give myself a little bit more of an area to fight in. But as it is, it's like, yeah, the last scholar of Bergenworth, who is, well, the final scholar of Bergenworth, it's a fight. This is a fight, and I'm going to do it for fun. Yeah, that's one of the moves. It's It's like, as long as, I mean, I could go, you see that one, I could go summon an NPC to help me out, but that's boring. I want to do this for real. Does she like whipping? Yes, clearly. She's using the cane sword. Turns into a whip, as you do. It's too bad that thing doesn't really do that much damage. Otherwise, I would probably be taking that instead of this, because I like the idea of using a whip and everything. I mean, you know, people talking about this being like a big cosmic horror game and everything, but it's like, it is also, it would also make for a real banger of a Castlevania game, too. Pearl Slug. Make jam out of that. Get down here. We're gonna fight. There you are. Studying. That's another move she has, which is a lot of fun. Never gets apparently parried either, which is a lot of great stuff too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fine. Ah, didn't even get like the hits here. Very fast at using the Rosemarius too. Oh, I'm stuck on the wall. Oh, I'm stuck on something else that's not the wall, but very similar to a wall. There we go. Nice. Give me the good stuff, yeah. Very nice again. Oh, no. Yeah. And that's the sort of thing that makes it kind of a rough fight. When you just get, when you just get one shot by that. Yikes, only 232 visceral attack. What are you even talking about? Like,
please, streamer, don't you know that you should be doing at least 500 in your visceral attack at this point in time? It seems like you didn't try and optimize your build.
I tell you, again, people and the backseating with the Souls games. I swear to God. I played this game a million times before, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job, but it's just like, not good enough. Why aren't you speedrunning the game? Good. Good again. There we are. Should probably watch out to see if I can't get one more solid heal here and then go for the visceral again. Huh? Nope, managed to get it off anyway. There we are. Good. There we go. Nice. Ah. Woof. Let's only get blue elixirs from it, but that's fine. Anyway, there is like not really a whole lot aside from that fight in here, but you know, it's still worth checking out anyway. More lore, for example. Line between man and beast is blurred. And great ones, always, they're always ready to get down. That's kind of their whole thing. It's like Scholars of Bergenworth, the Healing Church. They're all about trying to communicate and also trying to become great ones themselves. Whereas the great ones themselves are just like, nah, man, I just want a kid. It's an interesting dichotomy. Hello. I forgot about you. Also, empty phantasm shell, which is just like, hey, here's your arcane. What is it, like arcane way to get extra damage? Buff. I forgot what the word buff was for a second there. I don't know if I've ever actually seen like another like summon spot here, but I'm not gonna be messing around with any dude from Mensis. Those guys suck. Yes, Mensis is the same root word as like menstrual, but is referring to the moon. Monthly. Also, Willem's still alive, which is just a weird part of the game here. Like, you would have thought that thing... It's like he was very old in that cutscene, and yet here he is. You get insight literally just talking to him. Anyway. He also does not bleed blood. He bleeds, like, gray. So I suppose he did get pretty close to becoming a great one himself, but maybe not quite. Also, because of course, did you get the theming that might be in this area? Like, it's a thing. The truth Master Willem sought in his research. Disillusioned by the limits of human intellect, Master Willem looked for beings from higher planes for guidance, and sought to line his brains with eyes in order to elevate his thoughts. Which I guess he was mostly successful. I mean, the dude dropped the eye rune here. What are you gonna do? I should maybe go spend my things before going on here. So Willem actually seemingly did get pretty close to transcending human intellect, and through conversations with the Great Ones, but I guess like not enough to stop me from killing him there. Who's the true Great One, Willem? It's me. I am. I'm the greatest one. There can only be one boomer. Oh, come on. Hate old people? Hey, he committed a lot of atrocities in his research. Did you not see the gigantic, like, centipedes and bugmen around there? I'm just saying. That's not an excuse, but whatever.
Well, what is it? Very well,
I'm the master now. Oh, I don't even have enough. Well, what else can I get real quick here? Just a bunch more blood vials. I want to make sure that I never run out of these things, and I think this is going to be a good way to do it. Back to Bergenworth. I killed the only 2 people that were left in it, so, you know. I own this building now. I'm the Bergenworth. Did you not see the millions of eyes he collected for no real reason? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Could have at least, like, might not have been lining his brain with eyes, or, well, he definitely was lining his brain with eyes, but he could have also, like, just, I don't know, stapled a bunch of eyes on himself like the witches did. That seemed to do something, I think. Maybe it was just a fashion statement. Well, anyway, he was pointing at the moon. Let's go check out the moon. Oh, no, I fell into the lake. I can't believe that happened. And we get Rom, a vacuous spider. Or in Japanese, Rom the idiot spider. Does not think. It is a great one. I mean, it's actually not even just a great one. This is, as you find out in the lore, a great one, a person who became a great one. So, it's possible. But they're also, like, you know, apparently does not think. I really do think that the Healing Church might have some... Healing Church, Bergenworth, everybody kind of has some weird skewed priorities, I'm just going to say. Spider, eh? Eee, it tickles. Well, let's start this up. Ooh, wow, I don't want to die there. Should be able to do this. If I can find where Rom went. Where did Rom go? Rom, get back over here. Got a score to settle. And that score being me kill you. Ah, damn it. Got the Splodo. Ah, too bad. Ah, big damage. Whoa. Oh yeah, if you get the full on like every single one of the buffs that you can possibly get here, works out pretty well. It's just I got to be faster than that and also not get hit by the Splodo. In fact, you know, maybe I should. I like Gascoigne's garb again. I do like Gascoigne stuff. This is obviously all arcane damage. Should go without saying. No, where's... and then his cool hat. Or the top hat. Nah, this is cool. His cool hat. I like this look. Score being 0-1 Rom. Yeah, well. Rom can have one win. Not a terrible boss fight if you blitz her down real quick. Kind of a terrible boss fight otherwise, though. It's an ad battle, and it's... you know how ad battles are. I'll admit right now, not my favorite fight in the game. Cool arena. Like, really cool arena, but... as a boss fight, ad battles, you know. Also, spiders dive bombing you doesn't really help either. No, come on! I rolled away from that. Yeah. Didn't stage 1 her? I'm sorry I didn't use all of the optimal builds and, you know, go on the internet to figure out exactly how to get as many souls as possible and everything. I've disappointed you all by not playing the game perfectly at all points in time. Fucking Souls games. This is one of those reasons why I really don't want to play a whole lot of Souls games. I just felt the urge right now. It's because, man, people still real jackasses about it even after this game's been out for like 10 years. God, I hate Twitch. Me too. I think I get to keep this going into the fight. Should stay on for a time. Once again, it's just like bad spider spawn shows up here. Oh, no, almost got me. Nope, and now that one did get me. Okay. Really does work pretty effectively. Okay. Really does work pretty effectively with like the Blood Beast pellet, but I just do not have the stuff to really make that work. Okay, did get through 2 phases there, which is cool and everything. And then I just got... oh, man. Oh, isn't this a fight a wonderful thing with arachnophobia? I don't even know if it really looks all that much like a, a spider, ultimately. Yeesh, so. This is, as always, it's just like, it can go really well or really poorly, this fight. Especially because, like, at the very beginning, you do, of course, get just a lot of time to attack her. But if you don't take advantage of that, well, it turns pretty bad pretty quick. What's the phobia with the holes? Is that like tryptophobia or something like that? I don't know. Whatever, let's get on with this here. Trypophobia. Okay. Alright, I mean, as always, it's just like the easiest way to take out this boss might just be to take out all the spiders individually, but god, that takes a long time and is boring. We are. Come on, baby. Let's kind of get everything over here and try this again. Quick kill ain't gonna be happening. Also, Rom, of course, does have... Rom, of course, does also have a very hard head. Does not take too much damage from the front. Okay, come on. Start actually attacking now, so it's kind of a problem. Okay. Gotta watch out for the dive bombing ones, really. Now. Nope, never mind. I want to leave now. Ugh. Oh, don't start raging. Come on. Good. Oh, did I die? How? Wait, I didn't even notice. How did I take that much damage at once? Ah, damn. Ah, well. Raging, though. It happens. So close. I mean, like I said, this is going to either be a really easy fight or a really hard fight. It's like, because you can blitz her down real quick, or it's just like, annoying. Everything about it is annoying. I don't really like the ad battles in a lot of the Souls games. They tend to not be super great. Even like the, either very easy, like I'm thinking of the dudes in Dark Souls 3, or they tend to be like, this sort of thing. Just frustrating to constantly deal with. There's a lot of ones in Dark Souls 2 that had like just random guys coming in and attacking you, and it's just all horrible. Now, roll away before I get hit. There we are. And the hardest part of the fight, trying to figure out exactly where Rom went. Yeah, should be able to largely dodge that attack if I just run forward, but, it's an entire thing by itself. Mm-hmm. Watch out before I get dive bombed again. Here it comes. Okay. Good, good. Ah, the raging. Hate that raging. Anyway. Come on, I got plenty of insight to be able to just constantly have this buff on at all points in time. God. Quit using that so much. Oh, come on. I was at the edge of that. Oh, and now all the spiders are over here, too. And I just, like, one more hit would have done it. Ah. Spiders are clumped now. I couldn't really do too much to avoid it is the problem. Also, wait, what are you even, why are you even typing like that in the chat as if you're like, oh, he'll see that I said the spiders are clumped and know that. What? Anyway, you got greedy? No, I didn't. That's how you do this fight. Or it takes forever. Trust me on that one. It's like I don't want to go and fight all the spiders. It is a whole trial by itself. And also, you got to dodge around like all the magic attacks too. Nah. This is a better way to do it. Telling you. Still hate me? Yes. You were the one that destroyed the cursed sword run that I did like 2 months back. Where aren't you? Can I get this working for me? Maybe. Okay. Where is Rom? Oh. Yeah. Come on. Killing me here, literally and figuratively. One more. Ah, damn it. Again, one more hit would have done it. One more hit. Ah. Anyway. He's very gullible, and I think he was intoxicated. You're not really making a better case for yourself now, I'd like to say. All right. Come on. Like two times where I'm getting like literally one hit away from finishing it. Should not be a problem at all to finish it up. Still a fight. The boobas support you. What? Okay, let's go. Just real quick. Shouldn't be a problem if I just get in there fast enough, of course. Good. Where even? Over here? No, over here? Oh, man. Skipping through phases is nice and everything, but it does also mean that I can't quite figure out where stuff is. Now, of course. It's okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeesh. Like I said, real easy or real hard, depending on how it goes. It is a fight, though. Like I said, really cool arena, though. I like that. Anyway. Continuing on. Skipped second phase. I mean, that's good at least. Wait, again, it's like, I know I skipped the second. Whatever. Look, I've beat the boss. Doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Things are going pretty bad now. There's that baby they were talking about. Thoughts on Prey Slaughtered? I miss You Hunted. Nah, it works. Then that brings us to this loading screen. Come on. Hey, this place again. Ritual is broken, or at least the ritual that kind of hid the fact that, like, this guy is here the entire time. And now I can actually enter this place. Hooray! Which means that real progress has been made. The secrets of the universe are unlocked to me, or at least the secrets of Yarnum. Hey, stop that. Stop doing that. It's like, yeah, as you can see, the, is some stuff's going on. Even like the amygdala. It's just like there's a bunch of amygdala. Not just the one, really. Oh, man. It's like, this is a pretty cool part of the game, but it also starts to get like, yeah, stuff starts happening. Let's just say that. Okay. And really, I think for today, that would that's probably gonna do it for the stream for today. I'm not gonna spend too long getting too far into the game, but it's like, at least for the time being, I feel like yeah, it's like there's like one more stream left basically. Kin Cold Blood, Eldritch Truth. That's quite a bit. That's very nice, in fact. All right. So, yeah. Next time might even be the end of Bloodborne, depending on how well it goes. Or it might take a lot longer, depending on how poorly it goes. I'm still going to at least get all the souls that I possibly can right now. But yeah, that's probably going to do it for Bloodborne. Doing the Vile Blood side quest, maybe? Like, it actually probably wouldn't take too long to do, but it depends on how well it goes against Ligarius more than anything else. Because, again, that's a boss that it's like, that one's kind of rough.
Well,
I managed to pull off, like, a miracle. Wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know if I have the, I don't know if I quite have the, like, chops to be able to do that exactly.
farewell.
I can try. I don't know. It's like, if you get, like, the parries and everything down well, it works, but, yeah. Miracles aren't in this game. Yeah, and the arcane is not great. Yeah, get this thing opened up. Forgot about that. Like, arcane stuff never really works too well. You can go make, like, do that with, like, Tonitrus or whatever, but that's not going to happen. I'll say that right now. Oh yeah, also, like, there's... Nah. I thought that I was going to start getting blood chunks at this point, but I guess you were right. I was like, it's after this, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Can also start buying some of this junk, too. I wanted to begin doing some, like, the side stuff. We'll see. You do have Tentacle Slap. Yeah, that does parry, and it does do damage, but I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I would really say that it's, yeah. Gotta go find Ritual Blood 2, which I do not know where that appears. We'll see. We'll see what I end up actually doing or not. I still like Bloodborne. I still like to play more of it, but it's like, I don't know. It could just get too frustrating to continue on. We'll see. Well, anyway, that's the end of the stream, though. The 3 hours, I think, is fairly worthwhile. No, don't go. What? Hold up. Why would I listen to you? All you did was you came in here and insulted me. Old sandwich, your priorities are terrible. You can't come in here and be insulting and then not. What if I say don't go? Oh no, I'm gonna leave right now then. Mostly because, you know, it's like I really gotta go make some Ghost of Tsushima episodes. Because, like, that's, you know, kind of missed the day there.